Hello and welcome to the Beauty Industry Podcast, your online support community for the professional beauty industry. I am your host, founding director of Beauty Industry, Tamara Reid. Here we are closing the competitive gap and speaking your language. This is a platform created and dedicated to the professional beauty industry, valuing community over competition. We serve to help connect you with inspiration from industry experts, expand your knowledge through educational pieces, and bring you the latest in product and technology innovation. This is Beauty Industry. Today is episode 7 of 7, our final episode for the mini-series, The 7 Essential Steps That Turn an Average Treatment into an Exceptional Experience, brought to you by the Global Beauty Group. Step number 7 explores the rebooking for the purpose of understanding the client's results that we can achieve when they are rebooked, maintenance versus treatment packages, and as well as looking at the rebooking journey and how we can overcome those pesky client objections. Being the final step of the client journey, I want to finish strong in step 7. You've performed all of your steps correctly up until this point, so let's go out with a bang and secure you a loyal client. Continuing on from last week's episode, step 6 being the retail prescription, the rebooking is very similar in the fact that we're going to connect the conversation we had during the consultation with regards to the client's lifestyle and our findings in the diagnosis and recommend a future treatment plan for our client. Now, business owners, this one is for you if you're listening. Do you have a clearly displayed treatment package section on your menu? If not, why not? I ask this question because many businesses do not have treatment package options visible to their clients. And if clients can't see that there are treatment package options, how are they to know that you have them available for purchase? Now, don't say to me, Tamara, they're on the computer. My therapist should be talking about them with their clients. Yes, they absolutely should. You are right, but do they? That's another question, unless you are listening to this episode and in fact now you're learning how to talk about the packages and we come full circle onwards. Your treatment packages should be as simple as picking up a few treatments that are suitable for the client's concern. It doesn't need to be any more complicated than literally naming your packages things like Glow Getter for a pigmentation package, Skin Drench for something like dehydration, Refresh or Rejuvenated for anti-aging, or Bye Bye Breakouts for an acne package. Remember, when you confuse, you lose, so keep them simple. Now, these packages should all be clearly outlined on your menu with complete prices as well as the savings of the package. So, for example, our Glow Getter package might be $999 individually, but when it's packaged, it might be $897 or something similar so that the client can actually see the benefit of purchasing the package over the individual treatments. Your packages should also draw out the amount of weeks or months that the package will see them through. Another example of your $897 for 6 months, for example, would be 1 treatment per month, right, for 6 months. This averages out to $149.50 per treatment, or if you want to break that down further into weeks, it's going to cost the client $37.40 per week for 24 weeks, which is your 6 months, which is basically the bottle of wine that they're picking up on the way home after work on a Friday night. Am I right? Now, the reason I'm giving you these breakdowns is because it's much simpler to show the clients the complete cost, but 2, for them to understand and actually show them how much they're saving when purchasing the package. Sometimes seeing a big figure number like $897, for example, might be too committing for some clients. But when you say that $897 gets you 6 months worth of treatment at $37.40 per week, it's actually a little easier for them to wrap their head around. Now, speaking of breaking down payments, if you have a buy now, pay later system in your business, you have my eternal love. Why? Because you are acting like a big business, and I am obsessed with people who act like big business. Salon Pay is my personal favorite. This is not a paid plug. It's just a genuine recommendation because it's designed specifically for the hair and beauty industry and doesn't take any nasty fees. Again, imagine saying to your client the total package today is $8.97. Otherwise, if you use Salon Pay, it's just 4 payments of $24.25. It's a no-brainer, right? The client pays slowly while she's getting her treatments. Absolute genius. Community, I'm just popping in here for a little mention of our mini-series sponsor, the Global Beauty Group. I adore that the Global Beauty Group lives and breathes their mission of making people feel wonderful. With over 25 different technologies available, including the Medilux LED and the Observe Skin Analysis Machine, the Global Beauty Group connects businesses of all sizes with the best and brightest in the industry. Paired with rapid response technical support, professional clinical guidance, expert marketing advice, and industry-leading educational programs, their multi-award winning team ensures your business grows beautifully with aesthetic technology. Phone the team at the Global Beauty Group today on 1300 006 607, or you can visit www.theglobalbeautygroup.com.au for more information. And now, back to the episode. So we finished our conversation about our retail products and we have our menu with us in the treatment room. And from here we say, Mary, the facial performed today, as you can see in the mirror, has really brightened up your skin and freed some of that loose pigment from the surface. However, as I mentioned to you, this is really just the start of your client journey. I would love to take you through our Glow Getter package, which you can see here on the menu, over the coming months, which will get you through 6 advanced treatments on a monthly basis, which will actually better focus on your concern of pigment. As you can see there, and I'm showing her the menu, the package is $897. Otherwise, over 6 months, it works out to be about $37.40 per week, which you can pay now or Salon Pay should you wish. Is this something you can see yourself doing for your skin today? And now we wait. And this is the most daunting time for a lot of therapists. And what most therapists do is freak out about the silence and they start talking all over again. Now, I don't want you to freak out about the silence. I want you to embrace the silence. Give the client the power here to say, yes, I will start my journey today with you. Otherwise, allow her to give you an objection, both of which are perfectly fine. Most objections therapists get when they're prescribing and recommending products and treatments can generally be fixed somewhere along the way of the treatment journey. For example, sometimes clients might say, I'm just unsure why I need so many treatments or why I need that product today. This objection would have already been confirmed by you through the diagnosis outline, because you've already chatted about their concern and you're already given them the education of that skin condition. Other clients might say, can I just have a sample to try instead? Which again, because you've done such a great job at explaining the concern and the education, the client now knows that one sample isn't going to help with 40 years of pigment. Another objection is the ability to, or inability to, afford the products or the package, which can now be overlooked because you've got buy now, pay later options, which make life much more affordable for your clients. Otherwise, if they really don't want to go down the option of buy now, pay later, just simply ask them what their budget will allow for today. Maybe it is just one treatment at a time, and that is completely fine. We'll just get them rebooked in advance so that we can secure all of their appointments today for the next 6 months. Try not to think of objections as anything personal or the client shutting you down. More so, the client's just trying to make an informed decision for themselves in whether they can invest into something or not. Once the client has confirmed that they would like to rebook their treatments with you and you've sold them that package and also prescribed them with authenticity and your values aligned, hand them over to your receptionist or somebody who's available for pre-booking every 4 weeks at the time that is convenient for them. You return to your treatment room, do a happy little dance because you've just solved another client problem that has walked into your space. How good does that feel? Now, as this is our very last step of the client journey, I cannot do my job and say goodbye to you and goodbye to our mini-series and let you all go back to your treatment rooms and businesses without offering you my continued support with all of your treatments. All of the content that we have discussed, the examples, the scripts, the videos, and more are all hosted over on our Beauty Therapist retail sales online training portal, which I would love to see you in. Here you get me training you in your space in a flexible and affordable platform without the need to leave your clinic, travel to training, or block out any appointment time. It's super simple and easy to use and perfect for large teams or if you have client cancellations. If you would like to join myself and countless other therapists and businesses in the program and continue your learning, then business owners take note, or therapists, if you're listening, tell your business owner to head to www.beautytherapist.com, click on the Retail Training tab and sign your entire team up for a year's worth of access to your Beauty Therapist program for $95 per month. This can be used for your induction training, your onboarding, or even upskilling new therapists. Thank you so much again for tuning into episode 7 of 7 for our mini-series, the 7 essential steps that turn an average treatment into an exceptional experience, brought to you by our very best of friends, the Global Beauty Group. And a big thank you again to the Global Beauty Group for being so supportive of beauty industry. It has been an absolute pleasure spending the past 7 weeks with you, and next week we resume podcasting as normal with interviews with our guest industry specialist, and boy do I have some of the best lined up for you. As always, if you have enjoyed today's episode and this mini-series, make sure you click the subscribe or follow button in your podcast app, and 2, like and share this episode across your social media stories and pages like you've all been so brilliantly doing, and tag us at Beauty Industry. Thank you to our friends at the Global Beauty Group for making this episode possible, and to you for your ears. Until next time, stay connected.